Hello everybody, my name is Naushad and today we are going to learn about function expressions. In JavaScript, a function is not a magical language structure but a special kind of value. The syntax that we used before is called a function declaration. There is another syntax for creating a function that is called a function expression. It allows us to create a new function in the middle of any expression. Here we can use a variable say hi getting a value. The new function created a function. As function creation happens in the context of the assignment expression to the right side of equal sign, this is the function expression. Please note there is no name after the function keyword. Omitting a name is allowed for function expression. Here we immediately assign it to the variable, so the meaning of these code samples is the name. Create a function and put it into a variable say hi. In more advanced situations that we will come across later, a function may be created and immediately called or scheduled for a later execution, not stored anywhere, thus remaining anonymous. Function is a value. In JavaScript, a function is a value, just like any other data type. We can store a function in a variable and treat it like a regular value. For example, in this example, we define a function say hi and then store it in the variable func. Both say hi and func can be used to call the function and display the message hello. The function can be copied, passed as an argument to other functions, or even returned from other functions. We can also use a function expression to declare a function, as you can see right now. Both function declaration and function expression create functions, but the difference lies in the syntax. Function declaration use the function keyword with a name, while function expression use a function keyword without a name, followed by an assignment to a variable. Regarding the semicolon at the end of a function expression, it is not a part of the function syntax. The semicolon is recommended at the end of the assignment statement, whether it is for a simple assignment or a function assignment. It ensures proper separation of statements and prevents potential issues with JavaScript automatic semicolon insertion. So even though function declaration don't have a semicolon at the end, it is common practice to add it at the end of function expression to improve code readability and prevent unexpected errors. Callback function. In JavaScript, functions can be passed as values and used as callback functions. Okay, let's consider an example of a function called ask that takes three parameters. Question. The text of a question is to be asked. Yes, a function to run if the user name is yes, no. A function to run if the user answer is no. The ask function uses the confirm method to display a dialog box with a question. If the user clicks OK, it calls the yes function. And if the user clicks cancel, it calls the no function. In this example, show OK and show cancel are called functions. They are passed as arguments to the ask function and get executed based on the user response. Alternatively, we can use function expression to create the callback function directly inside the ask function call. Here is the callback functions are declared directly inside the ask function call without a name. While they are non-accessible outside of ask, they serve the purpose of providing action that will be executed based on the user input. In summary, function in JavaScript can be treated as values that represent actions. They can be passed as argument to other functions, allowing more flexible and dynamic code structure. Callback functions are a common use case for passing function as values, enabling us to handle different scenarios based on user input or other conditions. Function expression versus a function declaration. In JavaScript, we have two main ways to define functions: function declarations and function expression. Let's explore the key difference between these two approaches. Function declarations. The function declaration is defined as a separate statement in the main code flows. Just take a look over this. A function expression is created inside an expression or inside another syntax construct. It is created on the right side of an assignment expression, typically with the let, const, or var keyword. The primary distinction between the two is when they are created and become usable. A function expression is created when the execution flow reaches, and it can be used from the point onward. On the other hand, a function declaration is processed during an initialization stage when the script is run, making it accessible anywhere in the script, even before the declaration itself. For example, this code works because of function declaration. Just take a look. However, if we use a function expression, it wouldn't work as intended. Function declaration also have a special feature related to block scope. In strict mode, when a function declaration is within a code block, example inside an if statement, it is visible everywhere inside that block, but not outside of it. This can lead an unexpected result if we intended to use a function outside the block. For such cases, function expressions are preferred, as they have clear visibility rules and can be assigned to variables that are accessible outside of the block. To make welcome accessible outside of the block, we can use the function expression and assign it to a variable with proper visibility. Just take a look over this. In conclusion, function declarations are preferable when we need a function declaration that can be called before its actual declaration in the code. However, in cases where this is not suitable or we need a conditional declaration, function expressions are the better choice as they provide more control over the function's visibility and assignment to variable.